What's up, guys? NBA Talk, April 25th, 2017. Tuesday basketball for you. We got three games to talk about, including the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Houston Rockets, Game 5. Must win for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is going on right now as I'm recording it, so it'll be the first video after this first game review. So that'll be for in a few. This video is pretty much a review of playoff teams got eliminated from the playoffs. I won't be doing all of them, but I'll be definitely doing certain ones for sure. Um, so let's get into it. Indiana Pacers, the first team that got eliminated from the playoffs, got swept by the Cavaliers. Tough break because this is a team. If you have been watching me for a while, you know, well, at least since early last year, I stated that the Indiana Pacers had the best off season of 2016 before the season started for us. They assembled good quality players. Aaron Brooks, a good backup player. Al Jefferson, who I thought was going to be a huge impact for this team off the bench. We have Jeff Teague, who had a very, very good season for himself. Of course, he's being at home, and he really lived up to his home return. So it's crazy, man, that they were a team that I thought was going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals to challenge the Cavaliers. I think a lot of people thought that too. Man, oh man, their defense fell off so bad. Like they were allowing so many points. Like they were looking like my New York Knicks. Actually, they had similar stats to the New York Knicks when it comes to defense, where they both sucked on defense real bad. And the head coach, I believe he was the assistant head coach for Frank Vogel, the original guy who ran the plays and all that. This guy, assistant, Mick something. I'm not sure that's his name. I think that starts with a Mick something. McMullen, something like that. He was supposed to be a defensive focused player. I mean, coach. It didn't seem like that was happening for this team. It wasn't working, man. There was issues all over the place. Monty Ellis, once again, having a bad season. Like I said before, last season, he doesn't seem like he fits this system. He does not fit the system. Like he fit with the Dallas Mavericks, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Golden State Warriors. But he can't seem to fit with the Indiana Pacers. It's like it completely threw off his game. I don't know if he fell off or it's just that his style of play is not working with this type of system. I'm thinking it's just the system that's not working for Monty Ellis because he's a very quality player. He also plays like a point guard, like a second point guard on the floor if you already have a point guard. So you have two back-to-back guys who can pass the ball good, make plays. Um, then, of course, we have Paul George, the leader, so-called leader. Issues going on throughout the season as the season wanes. Like, he really questioning this team. Really, people throwing rumors that he might jump ship to the LA Lakers. I think that's his hometown. And even the playoff series, he was calling out people. He was calling out Lance Stevenson, uh, C.J. Miles for shooting the ball. I'm not sure if he actually called him out. He said he should have got the ball. Uh, the team finished 42 and 40, 7 seed. That's a backup. That's a back from which they were. I think they was like in the 4th or 5th seed. That's a terrible way to come out, man. They did show fight in themselves. They show fight in the series, but it just wasn't happening. And that's pretty much a recap of their series and season. So here it is. Jeff Teague and Aaron Brooks are free agents. CJ Miles, I think he has a player option that he can cash in so he can play for 2018. I doubt he's gonna elect on that option. So he's gonna probably be a free agent. So you got 3 players that are on the fly right now, and then of course you have Paul George, who's alluding to leaving the Indiana Pacers if things doesn't change. I would say if you're gonna trade him, if you think that there's no way in hell you're gonna trade him for the trade deadline immediately. Like, try to get somebody to take him. LA Lakers. Of course, that would be dumb of the LA Lakers to do so because they could just wait for free agency to him to come over. But if they could trick the LA Lakers to give up some pieces, Jordan Clarkson, a first round draft pick, that would be awesome. Maybe, no, I doubt that. I doubt they're gonna trade him in the NBA draft. But overall, you need to be ready. If you're Indiana Pacers, you need to be ready for what the outcome is for the Indiana Pacers. If you start off pretty well, you might have a chance. I will still keep him. But if you have another bad record coming into the trade deadline, trade him. Trade him straight up. There's no hesitation. He's going to be gone. Get rid of him. If that's the case, if you have a bad record coming into the trade deadline come January or February, you got to do something. You have to have a plan for Paul George. So that's it for me. Peace out. That's the Indiana Pacers, my take on it. So peace out.